Hello again, welcome to EDUHUNT classes. In the previous video, we discussed the introduction of synthetic fibers and now we are going to the concept, the kinds of fibers, okay? So here's a heading children for you, kinds of fibers. Kinds of fibers. So in the previous video, we learned what are the types, what is mean by fiber and what is mean by fabric, okay? So there is a concept also, the kinds of fibers, okay? We'll see what are the kinds of fibers. Children, fibers are of two main types, namely, first one is named as natural fiber. What is that? Natural fiber. And the second one is synthetic fiber. Here the chapter, right? Synthetic fiber, yes. Synthetic fiber. The first one is natural fiber and the second one is synthetic fiber. So these are the two main kinds of a fiber, okay? So fibers are two main types. What are they? Natural fibers and synthetic fibers. So what are the natural fibers? What are synthetic fibers? We'll go with that, okay? First one, what are natural fibers? Natural fibers, the word itself says natural means obtained from plants and animals, from organic one, yeah. So here the word natural fibers means this particular natural fiber is a long, let's say thread or a filament, okay? It is a very long and those are flexible too. Natural fibers are flexible. It's a long thread like flexible threads and these are obtained by natural polymers. Obtained by natural polymer. What is this natural polymer? In the sense, these are obtained from plants and animals. Natural fibers are obtained from what, children? Plants and animals. So natural fibers are long thread-like structures and these are flexible too and they are obtained naturally by natural polymers such as plants and animals are named as natural fibers, okay? So what are synthetic fibers now? What is the word says? What are synthetic fibers? Synthetic fibers are nothing but they're also called as, synthetic fibers are also named as man-made fibers. What are they? Synthetic fibers are also called as man-made fibers. You know why the word man-made over here in the place of synthetic? Because these fibers are made by man using technologies. Hence the word also called as man-made fibers. And their chemical treatments, they do construct artificially. Hence there is also a word for the synthetic fibers which means artificial fibers. Artificial fibers. So synthetic fibers have two other names, namely man-made fiber and artificial fiber. You know why these are named again? Because these fibers are made by man using technologies. Hence the word man-made fiber. Then why artificial fibers? And these fibers are, chemically treated. Okay? They construct using artificially, right? Hence the word artificial fibers. And these synthetic fibers, you can say synthetic fibers are used for multiple purposes. We do have some examples too. We will watch them one by one. So here we'll see what is synthetic fiber. Okay, synthetic fiber is also a fiber which is the polymer of small units. Polymer of small units, and these particular polymer of small units. Polymer, we'll use the word and we'll discuss that particular topic in next slide. So first we'll use the word here polymer. We'll see what is that meaning later, okay? And the synthetic fibers is a polymer of small units and here all such synthetic fibers are prepared from raw materials. All are prepared from raw materials. Prepared from raw materials. You know what the origin in the raw materials? Raw materials of which origin, Of petroleum origin. Which origin? Of petroleum origin. Hence, these are also, there's a nose of petrochemical fibers. Okay, synthetic fibers are petrochemical fibers because they are prepared with the raw materials of petroleum origin. So, these are petrochemical fibers too. So, what are synthetic fibers, children? Synthetic fibers are also called as man-made fibers or artificial fibers also. And these are the polymer of small units. And all these are prepared from raw materials such as, of petroleum origin. So, hence the word also included is petrochemical fibers. Okay, children, you understand? There are the two kinds of fibers, namely natural fibers and synthetic fibers. Natural fibers are long, thin, thread-like flexible structures, strings, and these are natural polymers, and these are obtained from plants and animals. Whereas synthetic fibers are man-made or artificially prepared, and these are the polymer of small units. We'll see what is that later. And these are prepared from raw materials of petroleum origin. We'll see examples now for clear understanding. Okay, children, the examples of natural polymer. Yes, here natural polymer examples I'll write down for you. Natural fibers. Examples. Yes. Examples of natural fibers include cotton, jute. You already heard the words, okay? Fine. Did you ever heard the word wool, children? Yeah, wool. Before in the video, we saw all the examples, right? So, coming next is linen. And we can also write, we have number of things, cotton, jute, wool, linen, and the last, silk. Okay. So, these are some natural fibers examples and where they're obtained from. If you want to know, because these are natural fibers, these are obtained from naturally from plants and animals, right? So, let's see from where they're originated. See, cotton and jute, these are prepared from cell walls of plant cell. If you have any idea regarding cell walls of plant cells and animal cells, you can happily understand this concept, children. These are obtained from cell walls of plant cells. Okay, cell walls of plant cells, and they do contain a cellulose material. Okay, they do contain what, children? Cellulose, which is a natural polymer. So, cotton and jute are prepared, naturally from cell walls of plant cells. So, they both are obtained from plants only, children. Okay. So, they contain cellulose as a natural polymer. Hence, they prepared from particular plants. Okay. Cotton plant and jute plant. Regarding that. Okay. And coming to wool. You know where wool is? Wool. Yeah, we can observe wool on the fleece of sheeps. Very good. And goats. Awesome. You know, fleece means the outer part, the outer skin, the fur, the skin contains a fur, right? Yeah, that contains wool, children. So, fleece in the sense, the outer fur material of that particular sheep and goats. And the mans will take away the fleece of sheep and goats with the particular process, and that particular process is called as shearing. Okay, the removal of fleece from goats and sheep is use the word shearing. We can use the word shearing. They'll take away the outer fur of the particular sheep and goats, and from there they'll prepare the wool. Okay, and that process is called as shearing. Clear, children? And where do we get this linen from? Linen is obtained from stalk of plant. We can say flax plant. From there we get the linen. Okay. And where do we get the silk from, children? Silk. We do get silk from cocoons. Yes, cocoons. The round, okay, the oval shaped cocoons we have. No, silkworms we say. Yes. The cocoons of silkworm. From there we get this silk. Okay, from there the silk is obtained. Okay, this is from animal, and these are, okay, wool and silk are from animals, obtained from animals. And regarding 1, 2, 3, cotton, jute and linen are from plants. Okay, these are the natural fibers example cotton, jute, wool, linen and silk namely. Okay children. So let's see now what are examples of synthetic fibers. Examples of synthetic fibers. Examples of synthetic fibers includes, first one is rayon. Once again, rayon. Yeah. And second one is nylon. Third one is polyester. Polyester. Fourth one is acrylic. Fifth one is spandex, etc., 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 etc. Okay, these are the examples of synthetic fibers. We do have many, but I have included only 5 examples of each. Okay, children, clear? So, rayon, nylon, polyester, acrylic and spandex. These are examples of synthetic fibers. Children, I gave you a point regarding the synthetic fibers. You know what is that? All synthetic fibers are made up of the particular raw material which is of petroleum origin. Hence, they are also called as petrochemical fibers. I mentioned that, no? So, in that case, there is an exception called as rayon. What is that exception, children? Rayon. Here, rayon is not at all a petrochemical fiber. You know why? Because this particular rayon is semi-synthetic fiber. Okay, note the point over here. Rayon is not a complete synthetic, it is a semi-synthetic. It is a semi-synthetic fiber. Because why? This particular rayon is manufactured by natural polymers called cellulose, but the process which they make up into a particular rayon cloth is chemically processed. Hence, we use the word rayon in the synthetic fibers category, but they actually belongs to natural polymer. Okay, natural, which means a natural fiber, but the processing here, the obtained final product is based upon a chemical methods, chemical processing. Hence, we included rayon in the synthetic fiber session. But synthetic fiber, okay, rayon. But rayon is not at all a petrochemical fiber. Rayon is only a semi-synthetic fiber. Clear, children? Rayon is a semi-synthetic fiber. Why and all you'll understand in the rayon processing and that particular topic. Clear, children? So, these are the examples of natural fibers and these are examples of synthetic fibers. Okay, clear now? Shall we go to the pictures? Examples of pictures? Very good. Yes. So, here the first picture of natural fibers. Okay, here we have the flow chart regarding fibers. Fibers are classified into 2 main categories, namely natural fibers and man-made fibers. Natural fibers are obtained from plants and animals as well. Okay, plants include like vegetables like cotton balls. Cotton balls, B-O-L-L-S, not balls, B-A-L-L-S, not B-A-L-L-S, balls. Okay, we use the word not B-A-L-L-S, we use the word B-O-L-L-S. Cotton balls. Okay, if you see cotton plant, from where the cotton is obtained from, that is cotton balls. Okay, from here we obtain the pure cotton. Okay, and next comes jute plant. Jute. Cotton and jute are obtained from plant cells. No, of the cell walls of plants due to contain cellulose. Very good. And rummy plant, all these are etc. etc. We do have etc. And coming to animals, did you see here silk from cocoons, silkworms? Yes. And we also obtain some fibers, natural fibers like from camel, and spider silk. Spider from it also, okay, releases some silk, that is spider silk, and wool from fleece of sheep and goats, and mohair. This is also one variety of the particular natural fiber. Okay, children, and etc. etc. Coming with man-made fibers. Man-made fibers are polymers and obtained from minerals too. Okay, polymers in the sense acrylic, polyester, nylon, spandex, etc. And minerals category we have fiberglass and carbon as well. So these are the fibers which we grouped into naturals and synthetic. There is other word for man-made. What is that? Synthetic. And also we can call it as artificial fibers. And some are, not some, majority of them are processed using chemical petroleum origin, right? So those are also called as petrochemical fibers, except rayon. Very good. So some more examples for you. Yes, types of natural fibers. Okay, we already discussed silk. Silk is obtained from Yes. Cocoons of silkworms. Very good. Now, camel wool from camel. And Kashmiri wool from Kashmiri goat. Okay. And cotton, 100% cotton from cotton plants. And linen from the stalk of flax plant. Very good. And next picture. Okay, the clear picture cut. Okay, we have here. Cotton is obtained from cotton plants. And linen is obtained from the particular linen, the plant. Okay, the flax plant we say, no? From that stalk we obtain linen. And hemp. Hemp is also a particular fiber obtained from hemp plant. And we have bamboo. Bamboo fibers are also available, children. And these are obtained from bamboo sticks right away. And jute. You know jute bags? These days they're using jute bags, carriage bags also. So this is obtained from jute plant. And the coir. Coir is kobbari. And like that particular. So from there we use the rough and tough coir strands, coir fibers. Okay. So all these are examples of natural fibers as well. And what's next? Oh, cotton plant. See, it's a zooming picture of cotton where the cotton fiber is obtained. Okay, from where? It's obtained from what? Cotton plant. Cotton plant. It's a cotton plant. Children, you can easily see the stems. They do contain some, outside structures. The white cottony balls, puffy, smooth, soft cloth. Yes? Yeah, they contain what? What are these? Yeah, cotton balls, B-O-O-C-B-O-L-L-S, cotton balls. These are named as cotton balls. And from these, what is obtained directly, children? By some process they include. And they'll obtain the final product is cotton fiber. Ready? Clear with that picture, no? Cotton plant and cotton fiber. Very good. So this cotton fiber is obtained from this cotton plant. Okay. So they'll do some processing methods, and by that they'll pick all these cotton balls, they'll use some process, and they'll finally use they get the big strings, the long flexible strands of this cotton fibers. Okay. And this cotton fiber is used for multiple purposes, for stitchings of the cotton materials and so we'll get the cotton cloths. Okay. But originated from cotton plants. Next. Okay, jute fiber is obtained from jute plant. See this jute fiber. This is also some kind of rough, no? Okay. Okay. The jute fiber is obtained from jute plant. These are jute plants, children. From these, they'll get the jute fiber. Okay. So interesting to see how these are prepared. Okay. Yeah. Next. Okay. Wool fiber is obtained from sheep and as well as goats also. The fleece of sheep. Did you observe this particular? Okay. After the skin, there is a particular fur. And this fur is removed from the particular sheep by using shearing. Shearing is a process to remove the outer fur of the particular, we can call it as fleece. Okay, the outer fleece removed by some persons. Okay, they'll remove the fleece of this particular sheeps or goats to get wool fiber. Okay, children, wool. See, it's placed like this, and these they will dip into some other different color dyes, and they'll give into different particular colored wools. Okay, we'll use some multiple person sweaters. We'll use, no? True. So this is obtained from sheep. Wool fiber is obtained from sheep. And silk fiber. See the shiny, lustrous presentations of silk fiber obtained from what, children? From silkworm. This is called silkworm. And by this silkworm, there is a particular, the ball structures of cocoons we have. And from there, we do get silk threads. Okay, silk threads. From there we'll get all the silk. Okay, these are cocoons, and from there we'll get the silk fiber. Okay, after obtaining the silk fiber, they'll do again colorization, dyes and all, they apply and all. So we do get silk fibers from silkworm. Clear? Next is rummy fiber. Rummy fiber is obtained from rummy plant. Okay, and yeah, linen fiber. Linen fiber is obtained from linen plant. Okay, and more examples for you. Okay, pinna fiber. Pinna fiber is obtained from pinna plant. Yeah, the pioneers you can see the pinna plant. Okay, more examples. Sisal fiber is obtained from sisal plant. Okay, there are so many natural fiber, children. Yeah. Okay, natural fiber. See how after obtaining all these things, they'll do some process only, no? Yeah. So they'll add some colors, dyes and all these are manufactured and they produce a final product called a fabric, and these are all natural fabrics. These are all natural fabrics. Okay, silk obtained from silkworm. See how the single strands of silkworm are turned into a silk material. Okay, shiny, lustrous, no silk. Yes, cotton, linen, hemp, rummy, bamboo, wool, Kashmiri and leather. So all these are different kinds of fabrics. If you touch, if you see, you can observe the texture they're present. Okay, children. So these are different types of fabrics, natural fabrics. Okay. So these are the examples of natural fabrics, and you will see all the synthetic fibers in the next videos. Okay. These are obtained examples of natural fabrics, and because they are obtained from natural organic, like plants and animals. So I took the extract from the particular pictures, and if you observe the next coming videos, you can see clearly about the synthetic fibers. Okay, children, here ends the synthetic fibers concept. Thank you.